Oh no! Everything's gone wild! Oh, everything's falling apart! It's a catastrophe! Ba-da-do-do. Do-do-ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-boo. Da-ba-ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-pa-pa-pa. A-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. A-da-da-da-da. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. Oh, crisp air flowing over my regular human body. I can feel the grass under my regular human feet and toes. It's perfect 72 degrees out. I don't know if I mentioned that. We're playing Pandemonium on the Sega Saturn. Pandemonium. This was a multi-platform release. It got a PS1 release as well, which I also have. But this is Sega Saturn Day, so we're playing the Sega Saturn version of Pandemonium. Got the case right here. Got the Pandemonium case. On the front of it, you've got a woman and a jester. they're running away. There was a Japanese release of this. I believe this was the first release, and then the Japanese release. Usually what happens is the Japanese version gets ported to the U.S., and then a bunch of changes are made to Americanize it. But in this instance, this game got ported to Japan, brought over to Japan, and they changed the jester. They made the jester some anime guy. They made the jester some anime guy, and they made both the characters more anime, basically, and they added an anime intro. Which one's better? I have no idea. I don't actually have both of these. both copies. Marcus, thank you for the $2. This was made by the creators of Star Control. Was it? Interesting. The creators of Star Control. This was published by Crystal Dynamics. They've got Gex on their logo. This will let you know the era of gaming this is from, because the Crystal Dynamics logo has Gex. I want to show that. One sec. Pandemonium Saturn cover. I want to really zoom in on this Gex. Here we go. This is the cover to Pandemonium, and then you go up. Oh, who's that? who's that cool lizard? Who's that cool lizard right there? It's Gex. That's a Gex right there. Gex is not in this game as far as I know, but that's a Gex. That is a Gex. That's the game we're playing today, Pandemonium. I had planned on playing this game a couple months ago. I had this on the schedule to play. I had planned on playing this, but then a user started chatting Pandemonium. And I started watching Pandemonium's videos. Became a big fan of Pandemonium, who does reviews of Sega Saturn games. And I was like, it'll be weird if, like, right after Pandemonium starts chatting in the Sega Saturn Day chats, I played the game called Pandemonium. Spelled differently, but still. I felt awkward about that, so I put it off. But now's the time. Japanese art looks way better. Magical hoppers. Yeah, they changed it. They made it anime. They made an anime version of this, which I do appreciate. I would like to get that version at some point. Let's read the back of this box. Pandemonium, the ultimate fast-paced 3D character action game. Endorphin Overload, freestyle 3D camera action, showcases the huge, brilliantly detailed 3D worlds, starring the acrobatic team of Nikki, Fargus, and a demented puppet on a stick named Sid. Tons of variety, shape change from a bulldozing rhino into a fire-blasting dragon. Game Fan gave this a 92%, said a platform fan's dream come true. Intelligent Gamer gave this an A- rating, saying may single-handedly revolutionize the platform game market. Did it do that? Did Pandemonium single-handedly revolutionize the platform game market? The answer is no. I can say definitively. Definitively, it did not. When did this game come out? When was this game released? 1996. When did Mario 64 come out? 96. This game came out a few months later. A few months after Mario 64 came out, Pandemonium came out, and people were like, that one person was like, this is a game changer. Pandemonium. So let's find out if it is. Let's find out. Did Scuffy show you Gummy? Did Scuffy show me Gummy? I don't think Scuffy showed me Gummy. I don't know. Did they show me? You know what? I don't think so. I don't think Scuffy showed me Gummy. One guy bet it all on Pandemonium. One guy did bet it all on Pandemonium. Saturn's time is wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to replace the battery recently. And I don't think I set the, No, it's right. Nope, no, it's correct. Okay. What you're looking at, where it says time there, that's just an audio track on the disc. That's not... It's not a clock. I want to see the ship again. Japanese version is pretty cheap for a Saturn game, under $50. Oh boy. I'm just thinking about how, like, a year and a half ago, cheap for a Japanese Saturn game was $1. Expensive for a Japanese Saturn game was like $20. There was always a couple of games that were very expensive, but for the most part, imports were unbelievably cheap. There was a period of time in which you can go grab a bunch of Saturn imports. You can get like 10 of them for like $25 or something. Why does it say time? Because it's time. That's the amount of time that is within that track. That's not the time. It's not the time, it's just time. Wow. Crystal Dynamics.
What should we name that one?
Shatner's toupee? What do you think, Sid? Let's see another one, Nikki.
Well, heck, why not? Shurka Chandomal.
Wow. Oh. Oh, nice.
That was the coolest, but it needed more firepower. Yeah, really blasted.
Well, which one should I do?
This one.
But this is a 10th level spell.
We ain't got all day. Yeah, let's go, Toots. Make with the boo-boo.
Hey, qua yungo zore korek ba. Uh-oh.
What in the world? This is so boss. I am Yongo.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
That was fun. Horrible, but fun. Okay, Toots. Make with the get rid of the giant monster spell.
I don't know that one.
Check the book. Check the book.
Yeah, check the book.
To get rid of Yungo, seek a boon from the wishing engine.
A boon? What the heck's a boon? A wish, you idiot.
And look, here's a map. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Nice. Okay, we gotta get a boon from the wishing engine. Oh god, the music. Oh, it's so loud. Why is it so loud? Chase, thank you for the $4.99. It's a dog. Is it? Was there a dog? Where's the dog? Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba da do. Subtitle options of this game? Probably not. No. C is jump, A is fire, B is special. In the sticky note. Oh yeah, that's a dog. That's definitely a dog I drew. Absolutely 100% a dog. New game. Alone. We gotta get that magical wish boon. It's very important for society. Which I love. I love society. Big fan. This is cool. Skull Fortress. That's level 1. Wow. Usually you don't start with a level like Skull Fortress. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Yeah, let's go to Skull Fortress. Getting a workout. Alright, well, we're here. We're here in beautiful Skull Fortress. Okay, I got a double jump. That's nice. Dang, look at these gons. Man, these are some nice high-quality gons right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that thing I broke. But really, look at these. Look at the gons. Look at all these gons. God, these are so beautiful. want that orb. What is this? Got it. Oh no! I lost my bubble and a heart. My bubble and a heart is gone. Unfair. Come on. Got it. Double jump. Oh no, I can't. No, I can double jump. Okay, I've got to get the timing for the double jump down. This is one of those tricky double jumpers. I got my heart back. That's nice. What's down here? No. It's watermelons. Oh, Pandemonium is here. I was telling Chad earlier, I'd planned on playing this a few months ago, and you showed up in my chat room like a week or two before I was planning on it. And I felt weird at that point, playing Pandemonium so soon after Pandemonium showed up in chat. So I've put it off for a little bit, but the time has come. Once again, I recommend people check out Pandemonium reviews every US Saturn game if you have any interest in the Sega Saturn. A lot of great videos. What is this, melon physics? You ever tried to jump on a watermelon? Very bouncy. What does this bubble do? Because when I got hit when I had this bubble before, I lost a heart. I thought that this was gonna be like a free hit or something. Maybe I was mistaken about... Maybe I had gotten hit before that. Pretty solid soundtrack so far. It is a good soundtrack. It's a good game. I've played a little bit of Pandemonium a long time ago, but it's been a while. Oh, got a heart. Skook, thank you for the $2. $2 for you to say my name, Jeff. Sounds like a good deal. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, Jeff. That's a name on it. Jeff. Oh, I missed a coin. I want that coin. Pandemonium, thank you for the $5. Happy Saturn Day. Thanks for playing me. Is this good? I've always meant to try it. Have you not played it yet? It is good. This is a good Saturn game. I have the PlayStation 1 version as well, which I also haven't played a lot of. But I want to get the Japanese version, the anime version of Pandemonium. But this looks pretty good on the Saturn. They did a good job with this one. Alright. Made it. Nice, I got the coin. Got the N-Gage port. I do not. I do not have the N-Gage port of Pandemonium. Wow, wow, wow. That was a nice trick right there. That's a good level switch. Interesting. Dang, how do I get over there for the key? Got my magic power, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Seems like a really good game. It is a pretty good game. I wish I had played more of it. before. I just think about like how many hours I put into Bug versus this. The ratio's all off. Oh, nice, nice. No, that didn't actually help me. That's alright. One more hit and I'm dead. I gotta be careful. Oh, look at all these coins! Got so many. Yeah, oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, am I gonna get that key now? Oh, oh god! I did! I got the key! I wonder what the key does. I want a Saturn. It's a great console. I do highly recommend if anyone here does get a Saturn, if you can afford it, to also get an optical drive emulator, so you don't have to buy games. You can burn them though. You can download and burn the games. If you get a, there's a memory card and cheat device called an action replay, which can be flashed with something called, oh god, pseudo Saturn, and that allows you to play burned discs, which is a very cheap way to play these games, but for a little bit extra money. Oh no! Oh no! Dead. For a little bit extra money, you can get a optical drive emulator. Just load them all onto a flash card or something. Jason, the plans are now set in motion. The plans? The plans are now set in motion. Goodness gracious, how mysterious. Yeah, well, that guy docked that up. Using a pseudo Saturn card to play burn discs, by far the cheapest way. Disk drives are dying though, so someday we will all be on the ODE life. I'm not 100% sure about that, just because, like, I've been surprised by how many replacement drive stuff, like, popped up lately. Oh no, dang, I guess that's it. I think like 30 years from now, there's still gonna be lasers you can buy to put into your Saturn. Although I do actually recommend just getting an ODE. Satiator is the most accessible, the most expensive. Fenrir is cheaper, but requires a little more technical DIY. Yeah. ODE, yeah, it's optical drive emulator. Essentially, it replaces the laser in your system with a like an SD card reader or a hard drive reader. Although in the there's something called a satiator, which actually just plugs into the video card slot on the back of your Saturn, so you don't have to replace the laser. There's no installation required. This game is an invincibility cheat if you need it. Oh, good, that's great. I probably will. I'm doing a lot worse than I was expecting to. Also, I don't know where I'm going right now, which is a problem. Disk rot will be a major problem eventually. Disk rot already is a major problem, although I think disk rot is both overblown and underblown. Here's what I mean by that. I think there's a ton of disk rot out there already. Like a lot of it. with certain systems especially, like, whenever I get 3DO games in, I have to super duper check them, because so many 3DO games are already gone. If a disc doesn't have any disc rot by this point, though, from the Saturn era, I'm skeptical as to whether or not it will, at least within the next, like, couple decades. I think as long as you store a disc in a proper environment, keep it in its case, don't just leave it laying around, don't keep it in an air-conditioned area. If your disc is okay right now, it should still be okay. My disk drive is still cooking well somehow. It's been 3 years of crunchy loads. A buddy of mine went through 3 replacement drives recently. It varies. Yeah, it does very, very much vary. I have a few Saturns, and only one of them has had disk drive problems. That was the Saturn I had taken the most care of. Like, that was the one that I had personally owned since... Well, that's game over. Alright, I probably should have a... should have a cheat code, maybe. Disk rot is rare. Happens on occasion, mainly due to lack of care. Yeah. What is disk rot? So, I don't know what the material is, but there's like a... there's like CDs and DVDs and optical media in general. There's like a data layer that the data's burned onto. Depending on how the discs were pressed, and back in the day of the Sega Saturn, there was like wildly varying like quality levels. Depending on how it was pressed, there could be some oxygenation, I think. I don't know. Basically, the data layer starts getting like holes in it, little tiny pinprick holes, and they eventually spread. And at some point, the disc is just unreadable. Like, as soon as there's a hole, like that area, the data's gone. But there's enough error correction. Oxidation, yeah, I think it's oxidation. There's enough, like, data correction built into the disc that generally, if you've got, like, 1 or 2 holes, there's no problem. But as soon as you start getting lots and lots of holes in there, the disc at some point is you're either going to have audio skipping or it just won't play at all. Probably should do a cheat code. Invincibility code is hard body on the password screen. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that code in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hard body. Nice. I guess I just leave. I guess I just start a new game now. Is it too late to make a birthday machine request? Check the description for the rules. If it's your birthday today, or if it's becoming your birthday at midnight, Eastern time specifically, which is a half hour from now, or midnight wherever you are, then yeah, you still got time. That was confusing the way I went. If your birthday's today, or if it becomes your birthday at midnight wherever you are, then it's fine to enter your name into the machine. It's just got to be done before midnight Eastern time, which is in 26 minutes from now. Heard Sega CD games are bad for disc rot. Yeah, I've got a lot of discs from a lot of different systems, and the ones that I've had the most trouble with are 3DO and Sega CD. Sega Saturn, I've had some problems, but it's much rarer. I have to check every Sega CD and every 3DO disc I get extensively. I mean, I check the Saturn ones as well, just because they're expensive. What about CDI? I don't have a CDI, but I imagine it's similar. Basically, any disc from that era. Considered emulating any of these games? No. No, a lot of the appeal for me is playing on original hardware. Oh, I guess I'm invincible. I guess I don't need to be worrying so much. Am I just gonna have this bubble this whole time now? Is that what makes me invincible? Is there a cheat code that just gives me more lives? I'd rather not have this bubble. I guess I'll just have to live with the bubble. That's fine. I wonder why they decided it was 3 jumps on top of the plant's head to kill them. It's interesting. This is a stage 1 enemy. These enemies take 1 jump. The plants, it's 3. Oh no. Oh, I lost my bubble. Never mind, I don't have the bubble anymore. Well, that's good. That's nice. I wonder if I can lose hearts. Is that a real transparency in the bubble? You know what? I have no idea. I couldn't tell. That's a good question. Was that a real transparency? It did. Must look into it. How you doing these days now that the world is starting to open up? Doing okay. Not a whole lot has changed. Florida's still got a lot of COVID going around. Even though things are opening up, I'm still being extra careful. Saturn emulation has vastly improved in recent years. I recommend Mednafin or SSF. Oh yeah, I guess I just don't lose hearts. That's nice. Yeah, I have heard that Saturn emulation has improved greatly. Was there a VOD yesterday? Oh, is it not in the playlist? One moment. I'll add it to the playlist. Yeah, my apologies. There's a change that happened with the back end of YouTube a couple months ago. I've narrowed down the problem. I add something to the playlist, but sometimes it's very slow. And if I leave the window before it's complete, then doesn't get added to the playlist. So sometimes I still expect it to go as fast as it used to. Got him. I get a good look at this bubble. Yeah, is this bubble transparency? Or is this bubble dither? I think it's transparency. Yeah, you know what? I think this is transparency. It's acting weird in a way that it wouldn't if it was dithering. Only some of the elements are showing up. It's only transparent for certain elements, which is a telltale sign of an actual transparency on the Saturn. Because the way transparencies work, it's only, I think, BDP2. And so stuff that's not in that graphical processor won't be transparent. Yeah, I think this is a real transparency, like the Guardian Heroes and Saturn. Yeah, like Guardian Heroes, the cape. Oh. Seen dithered transparency before in the stream, and I don't see the telltale rainbow more effect. Yeah, it was hard to tell though, just because it's like such a small transparency and it's bright pink. It's like there could be some sort of. Oh no! Oh, okay. This is fine. This is a good-looking game on the Saturn. The Saturn was capable of some pretty impressive 3D stuff. This one's nice. This one's good. They did a good job. Napalm, thank you for the $5. Jason, do you have a Laserdisc player? Just upgraded mine. It's rekindled my love of the format. Do I have a Laserdisc player? I do not. No. I do like the format late. I do like the Laserdisc format. But, yeah, I do not have one. I considered getting a Laserdisc player at some point, but given all the retro game hardware I get, it seemed like maybe it was one too many things to get into. It seemed like maybe it was one too many things. But it is a very neat format. There's a channel. What is it? Technology Connections, maybe. Did a big video on Laserdisc. It was really interesting. The copy of Top Gun for Laserdisc Robert got you. No, I never got to watch that copy. Dang it. Oh. Alright, never mind, Bird. Whatever. discs, you should too. I don't know. He plays a lot of stuff. I don't really know if I need to follow his lead on that. No, no, my double jump. Okay, draw visit. Big AVGN money, yeah. Yeah, AVGN definitely makes more than FilmCow does. Over the course of my life, I've gotten into collecting a few different things, but since I've gotten into like really fleshing out my retro game collection, I've kind of stopped collecting anything else. This at least has like a function. It's art. I feel weird about everything else I've collected. Like, I've always looked back on it and I'm like, why? Why did I do this? Why do I have all these things? Video games, though. It's art. It's an art that's difficult difficult to experience because of the massive technical requirements. You need a machine. You need a specific machine for each type of art. Fat wads of dosh, annihilate, rolling rock, man. Oh, it doesn't. Dang, you know what? I would like some fat wads of dosh. We did it! Level 1 complete! We only got 82% of the treasure, which is too bad. Speed green. What is whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, no. There's some sort of energy blast behind us. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Alright, I'm back here. I don't understand what's happening in this section. Oh, God. Alan, thank you for the $5. I need more Shadowstone Park. Surely this bribe can get that rolling. Yeah, I'll need a little bit more, but yeah, that's a good start. Oh, that's it. That's what I need to do. Nice. Yeah, slide down. Oh no, I need some more slide. No. I ran out of chances. Hollow Stairway. Thought it was up to Frederator to commission more Shadowstone Park. It was for the first... Well, I don't actually know if I can say it's part of my contract. There was a period of time in which only Frederator could more episodes. That time has passed, but it's still an expensive show to do. I'd like to do more, but I can't just, like, do it on my own. Dang, look at these munchy buddies. Very time-consuming. I hired actual voice actors for different parts, which is also expensive. Like each episode had its own voice actor who I made sure was well compensated. Is there an ankh running away? Pretty sure I saw an ankh running away. Oh, no. No, no. I guess I'm going back down now. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Okay. Dang, this is a complicated level. Oh. Pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. This is a sharp looking game. Got a 2. A lot of dangerous plants up here. Killer Gons up in here. It is very impressive just like how many Gons there's been and how unwobbly they've been. Like they're a little wobbly. They've got a bit of a wobble. But you know, there's some Saturn games with some real twisty polygons. This game feels pretty stable. Nice, level 2 complete. There is a, what is it? Digital Foundry Retro series that's been running about launch PS1 games. And one of the interesting observations that was made recently was how all of the launch games on the PS1 that were also available on the Saturn run better on the Saturn, even the 3D ones. And like the in all of the instances, the Saturn version came out second. So, you know, presumably, you know, they had more time to work on it and get it to run better. But it just makes me think about how... makes me think about, like, if the Saturn had done better. Like, we don't really know what the games would have been like many, many years into the Saturn's life. We got a couple years of Saturn games, and then it was all over. It was... It was all done. Guys, look at the password. What would have games like 6 or 7 years into the Saturn's lifespan been like? Dang, look at this smile. Who's that guy with your character? It's the Joker. This is the Joker. Oh no, big spider, ah. Ray tracing at 240p. Yeah, we would have gotten ray tracing on the Saturn. I keep forgetting that I can shoot. I keep forgetting that I have a shooter. I don't really understand it. I guess I can attack enemies with it. I guess I don't have to jump on enemies. Sega Japan's control, the surprise launch, relatively rushed hardware, Sega graphics library coming late. It's a perfect storm. Yeah. Although, I've always held the secret forbidden feeling that a lot of the reason why the PlayStation 1 did so well and the Saturn didn't is just the world was moving on. The time was right for the PlayStation to do well. Sega's vision with the Saturn, the type of games they envisioned for the Saturn, just wasn't that world anymore. I think that was a part of it. It's kind of the reason why the N64 also didn't do all that great. It's also why I like the Saturn so much. World was ready for Twisted Metal and Crash Bandicoot. Kinda was ready for Twisted Metal and Crash Bandicoot. There's two main reasons why I really love the Sega Saturn. I mean, first of all, I just like a ton of the games in the Saturn. My personal... Oh no, goodbye! Goodbye. I forget Tomb Raider. Well, Tomb Raider, Resident Evil, both of those games are on the Saturn. Tomb Raider was actually originally developed for the Saturn. But yeah, the two main reasons I love the Sega Saturn. I do just really like the Sega Saturn's game library, which is very important. But the second reason is there's kind of a romance. There's a romantic feeling to the console. In part because of its failure. Because it's like this hardware with all of these ridiculous insides that were difficult to develop for, in a way that the early death of the Saturn means that we never really got to see all that was possible on the Saturn. With the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 1 did so well. We know everything that would have happened with the PlayStation 1. Everything that was possible on the PlayStation 1 happened. There's really no mystery there. There's nothing to speculate about. PlayStation 1 did everything the PlayStation 1 could and would do. The Sega Saturn had things worked out differently. Who knows? Who knows what would have been possible? Who knows what would have happened? So there's a lot of stuff to think about with the Saturn. I guess there's a third thing. I just really like the Saturn controller. For multi-platform games that were on the PS1 and the Saturn, or the Saturn and the 3DO, I just like playing on the Saturn more because of the controller. It's a very good controller. We'd be getting Saturn 5 by now. Yeah, we'd be getting Saturn 5. We'd be getting the 5th Sega Saturn. It's midnight, Eastern time. It's midnight, that means it's birthday time. It's time to celebrate birthdays. We got one birthday to celebrate today. Emily. It's Emily's birthday. Time to see what the machine's gotta say to Emily. I can't wait to find out. Make sure I've spelled this correctly. Yes. Wonderful. Happy birthday, Emily. A bunch of bugs. Great. I don't know why you told me this, but great. Thank you, birthday machine. The day begins. Here we go. Wonderful. First up, we have Emily's birthday number for this year. Could be any number. Whatever the number is, it's your lucky number for the entire year. Whenever you see this number, good things are around the corner, Emily. Because of the birds. All the birds with their luck sacks, ready to squawk their luck at you. 610, that's your number. That's your number for this whole year. Whoa. Emily's birthday letter for this year could be any letter. It's a bunch of bees. Look at that. Does Emily's combined number and letter strength hatch an egg? Good question. Alright, let's find out. I'm all ready. I'm all revved up. No. That's alright. Juice time over with Among the Stars. Great. Great. Birthday machine's having a hard time today. Oh, we got a poem. Oh, I'm very excited about this. I love Birthday Machine's poems. They're one of my favorite things that Birthday Machine does now. Here's your poem, Emily. Are you ready? This is written just for you. What is recording? Giraffe recording. Where is sleep? Hammer sleep. The giraffe plays hammer. The hammer walks giraffe. Forget hammer sleep. I'm sure that means something. I'm sure someone out there is nodding along and like, yes, yes. Oh, yes, forget hammer sleep, brilliant. Brilliant, wonderful. Was is the world of Baker All. I learn for you. Thank you for learning. I don't know what to tell you, though. Birthday Machinists look to the stars, determine that your friend constellation is the determined Scorpion. Your enemy star, Theta, Leilani, number 8369. Has there been a cosmic event? No! Alright, everyone. It's time for the singing part. It's time to sing. To Emily. Here we go. Birthday crystals for Emily. Who has ever seen Emily? The memories find us. Bring blue juice for Emily. Birthday, it's here for Emily. Free from lies, that's our Emily. We can't sing forever. A beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Finally, we have a wonderful, one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine for Emily. Here it is. The one-of-a-kind work of art. Wow, would you look at that. Look at all this. I don't really know what's going on, but a lot is. Beautiful. Well, happy birthday, Emily. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy birthday. And many more. But I do. Oh no, don't push me down. No. Oh, I saw a comment before birthday machine from Pandemonium. I think if things had gone better, Saturn would be about as successful in the US as it was in Japan and Poland. Still probably not outdoing the PS1, but would have at least put up a fight. Yeah, I think the Saturn was like, it's my favorite console. I think if things had gone differently, I don't know if it would have outdone the PS1, but I do think it would have certainly done a lot better than it did. It did very bad in the US. It did extremely bad in the US, to the point where, like, a lot of people, when I would say I had a Sega Saturn, didn't even know what I was talking about. Which that's bad. Oh, where are we going? Nice. How do I get this key? I think the Dreamcast is an interesting counter to a lot of, like, Sega Saturn theories, because I feel like the Dreamcast, like, the Saturn's a very complicated piece of hardware in a way that makes me love it. But, like, whether or not it was, like, ultimately well designed, I have no idea. It was certainly complicated. In a way that made it difficult to develop for, but again, that's part of what makes me love it so much. What a ridiculous thing it is. The Dreamcast, on the other hand, seems to have made all the right design decisions. Has truly tremendous games on it. Still didn't do that great. I think the Saturn was a better system than the Dreamcast. I mean, I like the Saturn more. Dreamcast might be my second favorite system. Dreamcast controller was bad. I think the Dreamcast controller is a wonderful piece of art. I really like how it looks. And I like using it too. Although, like, when you consider the era that it's from, like, when you look at the DualShock 2, which is basically the same controller that people still use today, versus the Dreamcast controller. It probably would have helped the Dreamcast to have been a little more forward-thinking, a little less artistic, but I think I would like it less if that had been the case. I feel like Sega could have probably, like, stuck around longer had they ultimately taken the Nintendo route. Like, I feel like Nintendo makes a lot of wild decisions with their consoles, but are able to find a market for it. How would you get past this level without having... I don't really understand what's going on here. Ugh. Oh no! Microsoft's Xbox, basically the Dreamcast 2, and that did well. I've heard people say that before, but the Xbox to me feels like the complete opposite in terms of like design and vibe. A lot of Sega stuff ended up releasing on it after the fact, but it doesn't feel like. Doesn't feel like the Dreamcast 2. I think if anything was the Dreamcast 2, it was the Wii. Into Dreamcast from day one. Yeah, if the Dreamcast had a DVD player, that actually could have made a huge difference. I don't really understand the economics at the time. Maybe that wasn't an option. It did come out before the PS2. Games are so anti-authority. Xbox felt corporate. Had all those military first-person shooter games. Yeah. It's a hard game. You know what? I've never played very far in this game. I don't think we're very far now, but I certainly haven't played this far before, and God. I'm having this much trouble with invincibility on. Okay, I gotta jump under those. I see. Bulk Slash is getting an English fan translation with full voice acting, so that's gonna be super fun to play on the Saturn. Yeah, I love Bulk Slash. I'll probably stream, like, just the original Japanese version, but it is a very playable game, not knowing Japanese. But I am excited about the English translation, especially like the voice acting. If anyone out there is working on translation stuff and would like me to do some voice acting for it, would love to do that. If anyone wants one of my particular voices for a translation project, get in touch. Oh God, these rocks! God, there's so many rocks. Well, goodbye. Feel ripped pissed off. Bought a 32-bit console in this game, sight unseen, only for it to just be 16-bit side scroller except with polygons. No. Because I did exactly that. I was really impressed by all of the 2.5D games. I was impressed by Clockwork Knight, which looks a lot less 3D than this. Yeah, put me in soccer awards. That's a translation game that we're definitely going to play on stream at some point. Get out. Forgot how ridiculously hard this game is. Yeah, it's harder than I thought it was going to be. I gotta be more meticulous. At least it plays well. Like, it's difficult, but it doesn't feel like I'm fighting with the controls or anything. It plays nicely. I keep jumping at exactly the wrong moment. I just want to destroy this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you still shoot? No, I can't shoot without my my pink orb. I thought at first that the pink orb was the was like some sort of free hit or something, but yeah, I just can't shoot without it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Like, what is the ideal way to play this moment? Like, how do I... Okay, I think it's actually... Yeah, okay. I think going under them is actually a mistake. I think going under them is the wrong decision. I think you should jump. There seems to be some delay between when they can jump a second time. So it's... Yeah, this is much easier. Alright, going under them incorrect. Go. Woo. Whoa. Wow. Very quick. Damn, look at that spider. Did you get your zone 2 fixed? What was wrong with my zone 2? I don't know what that's referencing. Oh no. Go. Look at all these. Look at how many gons there are. Look at how many gons. Saturn had the best 2D fighters. PS1 had the best 3D fighters. I would disagree with that. I think Virtua Fighter 2 and Fighters Megamix are some of the best 3D fighters of the era. The PS1 had a lot of them, though. The PS1 did have a lot of good ones. I think they probably look better on the PS1. It's ultimately a matter of preference, though. Picturing Jason in a Symphony of the Night redub now.
It was not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
There you go. It could become a reality one day. I got my gun now. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jay, look at this. Jay, this effect is really neat. That's a good effect right there. Oh, I lost my bubble. Why can't we live in the utopian timeline where Saturn 3DO's quad-based rendering roll one out over triangles? Yeah, I want to go back to a quad world. Can modern systems render quads? Is that even like a possibility? I don't understand enough about like 3D stuff to know if like modern engines and graphics cards and stuff can render quads. I mean, you can fake quads pretty easily, and it's not like it would really matter anymore on account of like just how many GONs are in each model. Like I don't really think I'd be able to tell the difference between a quad and a triangle when there's a million of them. Quad is just two triangles. It's more than that. I mean, yes, it is literally just two triangles, but as one instead of two. An important difference. You could definitely fake it. But I want real quads. I want actual quads in my game. Ah, dang. These are big rocks. God, what a nightmare. Yeah, that wasn't a treat. That was a weapon. Oh, we did it. We reached the end. Unbelievable. Voxels are the future. I don't fully understand voxels, but sure. Voxel stuff always seems real interesting. Fungus Grotto. Grotto. I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to get through that level without cheats. Patience, I guess. Patience and memorization. I'm not being very patient with this game. There's a mode that I get into when I have invincibility on, where I stop caring about getting hit until I get hit. My platforming skills just leave. Danger! Fungus bombs! Oh, someone should take care of that. Dang, look at these funguses. These are some nice quads right here. These are good quads. I like these quads a lot. Oh, I love looking at them. Just get a load of all of these guns. Look at them. Look at this mush. Some very artisanal guns. Yeah, there are. Incredibly artisanal gods. Games these. Oh, I'm a frog. Oh, nice. I'm a little frog. Oh, I'm a beautiful frog. I can't double jump anymore, but that's okay. You ever played Terracon for PS1? I have not. Oh no. Goodbye, frog. I love you. Terracon. Yeah, no, can't say I've played Terracon. What's Terracon again? Oh, I'm a frog again. Wonderful. This game is now Frog Fractions 4. Wonderful. We found it. This is the new Frog Fractions. Dun. Ow. Ah, stop hitting this frog. Hold up. Oh, we made it. Oh, goodness. Good. Oh. You have Sega Rally 2. It's probably one of the best Saturn racer there is. I have Sega Rally. I mean, I do have Sega Rally 2, but that's a Dreamcast game. I've got the first Sega Rally on Saturn, the second Sega Rally on Dreamcast. I don't think there was a Sega Rally 2 on the Saturn. I think it was just Dreamcast. And PC, probably. An arcade. Might mean Sega Rally CE. Was there a Sega Rally CE? CE. Marcus, thank you for the $2. Sent you a copy of Unholy War, PS1. Unholy War. Oh, cool. Alright, let me write this down. I don't know what that is, but, but thank you. Unholy War. Let's see. Gotta write this down so I remember. Unholy War. Version used an improved 3D engine and had more tracks. Sure you're not thinking of Daytona USA? Sega Rally. I thought there was only the one version on the Saturn, and then maybe a Netlink edition. Then there was a championship edition of Daytona USA. And then a different championship edition of the Japanese release. I'm looking on the Sega Saturn games database list. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's... The regular version was called Sega Rally Championship. That was just the regular old version. Then there was Sega Rally Championship Plus, the Netlink edition. Let me look at the Japanese release, because it's quite possible there was two Japanese versions. I can't find it. It's like... Might have been called something else. Yeah, there's 99 and plus. In Japan. I don't know if... Wait, 99, 95? Yeah, 95 and plus. I don't know what the difference was between those. I have the Netlink edition of the Sega Rally. I thought it was just... Oh, we're not a frog anymore, dang. I thought the only difference was the Netlink stuff, but... I'm not super familiar with those games. So that's interesting if there was engine updates and stuff. Although I have heard that the Netlink edition, that there's control changes, so that would make sense. I've heard the cars control differently. I wasn't sure. Oh no, what have I done? I shouldn't have slowed down. Do you have the infamous Saturn port of Doom? I do. It is pretty bad, yeah. It's not very good. There's a lot of Saturn games that don't necessarily run great. Doom is one of the few that's like runs poor enough that for me it's unpleasant to play. I have very low standards. As long as something's running at 12 frames a second, I'm okay. What have I done? That's really my cutoff. As long as it can run at least 12 frames a second, I can deal with it. If it's below 12 frames a second, you really start losing the illusion of motion. And that becomes a problem. Dang. I beat Saturn Doom. It was all you beat Saturn Doom. Goodness. What a thing to do. Congratulations. Rather play GBA Doom. Yeah, GBA Doom's pretty good. I actually really like the Super Nintendo Doom. It doesn't run great, but you know, it's alright. The 3DO version of Doom is also infamously bad, although it is very much pains me to hear it, to say it, but I think the 3DO version's better than the Saturn version. And the 3DO version's a nightmare. 50%. Dang. Unholy War was the last title made by Toys for Bob before they basically just made licensed games like Spyro, Skylanders, and Disney tie-ins. Oh! The last hurrah for Toys for Bob. Interesting. Oh, the cover art looks interesting. I'm looking up footage. Yeah, it looks like a cool game. Well, I look forward to playing it, Marcus. I like GBA Doom. Yeah, I did a stream year and a half, 2 years ago with my brother where we went through every single console port of Doom. Each and every one of them. From the Super Nintendo to the Xbox 360, which was, I think, the most recent version at that time. I think we even played the version of Doom available on the Doom 3 disc on the Xbox. It was a lot of different versions. And boy, yeah, the Saturn version's very rough. At least with the 3DO version, you get that soundtrack. Which one was the best version to play? I mean, the 360 version was very good. Outside of that, like, I really like both the Jaguar and the 32X versions. Both of them have their weaknesses, but overall, best. The Jester has a special spin attack, but no double jump. Interesting. I keep forgetting that I can play as a second character. I don't really want to play the Jester. I don't want to think about the Jester, to be honest. I like that the Jester's there, but I just don't want him around. I like that he exists. It's a weird choice. Resident Evil ports like 4. Yeah, I guess I could do that. A lot of them are modern though, more modern than like we play on this stream. Yeah, just run through all these mushes. Is their sound so topped up? We use the best port of RE4. Yeah, probably. It's been a while since I've really played Resident Evil 4 though. Just run through the slime, no problem. Shroom Lord. Using Saturn or an emulator. No emulation on this stream. Only actual hardware. First boss. Oh, is this the first boss? How big is this? How long is this game? Like we're speeding through a lot of it on account of we're invincible. God, look at this Shroom Lord. Oh my goodness. That's a sort of look you can't really get with triangles. This is a quad boss if I've ever seen one. Look at that mouth. Reminds me a lot of the Baron from Croc. Alright, let's see how we're supposed to fight this dork. Is this something? Is this a cannon or something? First Pandemonium is much better than the second. Yeah, I haven't played any of the second. I have heard that though. Jump onto the fire catapult. Oh, nice. Okay, got him. Remember Croc for the Game Boy Color. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's weird thinking that there's like, there's some people out there who know Croc specifically from Game Boy Color. We played the Game Boy Color Croc on stream. Not great, but I do love Croc. Well, we killed the big mushroom. Legit play this on a Nokia N-Gage. That must have been an experience. What other games were on the N-Gage? There was a Sonic game on the N-Gage, right? there was a surprising number of games on the N-Gage. You could play Tomb Raider in that thing, right? Look at the cover to Pandemonium 2. Communicates they were forced by crystal dynamics and midway to change the game for the worse. Mickey gets an awful redesign. That sucks. Played 7 Dirty Dwarves on Saturn. No, I've not on stream, no. I think it's 3. Yeah, I think it's 3 Dirty Dwarves. Yes. No, I haven't played that one, no. I do got that one. It's got an interesting art style. I feel like there was a period of indie games that had, like, on the, I think it started on the 360 and ended on the Xbox One at some point. It's a specific kind of Unity 2D style very stretchy 2D graphics and stuff. It's an interesting game. I don't know that it's a good one, but it is interesting. And now I haven't streamed Deep Fear. Not yet. If this stream goes on long enough, I'll probably end up streaming nearly every game in my collection. Ah, dang, look at this huge dinosaur. What am I supposed... I thought I was supposed to jump on it, but I guess not. Ah. Ring Terror's Realm for Dreamcast. Yeah. Yeah, we streamed that as well. Whenever you see someone making a jumping backwards comment that originated on that, from that game, you can just jump backwards throughout the whole game. It's the only way to move. Backwards hopping. We never finished that game, though. Kind of want to go back to it. Disappointed I missed that. It is a wonderful game. Unbelievable video game. I'm sure I'll stream it again at some point. One day. Dude, there's so much going on in these levels. I really like the design of this game. Like everything from the art to the way the levels are set up. The music's a little intense. It's a little compressed. There's a lot going on with it. It matches the game though. Went to a retro store today, saw a Sega Saturn. Thought of you. Yeah. It's weird thinking that there's like a large period of time in which people did not know how much I loved the Sega Saturn. Finally that's been rectified. There was a period of time in which I was, in which there were people out there who had an Xbox 360. And what did I have? That's right. A Sega Saturn. I didn't have any of those newfangled systems. Didn't have so much as a GameCube. Certainly not an Xbox 360. But I did have a Saturn. Oh, what's going on? Whoa, go down this hole. Alright, pop out of this hole. Purchased Zelda 64, Snake's Revenge, Windwalker, and Deus Ex, and Wii U. Nice, that's a good version of Deus Ex. The Wii U version. Oh, I'm metal now. Oh, neat. This is a neat metal effect. Oh, no, it's running out. That was a nice effect. I like it. Not quite the N64 metal effect. Very nice. Favorite console of all time before I got a 360. GameCube, very good console. I do love the GameCube. This level's fucking wild. Finally home, how are you all? Glad you got home okay. I'm doing alright, playing the Sega Saturn. Can only feel so bad while playing the Sega Saturn. SNES might be the best system ever made. It's all very subjective, of course. Like, you know, the Sega Saturn's my favorite console. Do I think it's the best console? Yes. Does that... But, you know, that's me. I've got a lot of specific things I like about it that's not going to be universal. But, there's very few consoles that I wouldn't, that I would argue against if someone said it was the best console. Super Nintendo? Sure. Genesis? Sure. Saturn? Sure. 3DO? Maybe. I love the 3DO. It's one of my favorite consoles. The best, I don't know. There's only a couple that I would be like, I don't know about that. Like the Atari Jaguar, for instance. The Atari Jaguar, maybe not the best console. CDI, yeah, that's another one I would argue against. I think you can make an argument for a lot of consoles. The Saturn, the Dreamcast, the Wii. I don't know that I would buy the arguments for the Atari Jaguar being the best console ever made. The Atari Jaguar isn't even the best Atari console named after a big cat. You know what? That's true. That is true, yes. So you don't like the Tiger R-Zone? I wanted a Tiger R-Zone so bad as a kid. I never got one. Looking at what the games actually were, I wasn't really missing out on anything, but my imagination thought that the Tiger R-Zone was incredible. What I was picturing was, I was imagining Batman showing up in my room. Like an augmented reality sort of thing. The game world and real life meshing together. I didn't realize it would essentially be like their Tiger handheld stuff, but just displayed in front of your eye. I didn't realize it would be those terrible, terrible handheld games, but just on your face. But the Hyperscan. Oh yeah, the Hyperscan. That's... When did the Hyperscan come out? That was like 360 era, right? Oh, I'm a dinosaur now. Nice. Yeah, I don't think the Hyper Scan was one of the best consoles of all time. Warzone had a Panzer Dragoon released. Did Warzone have a Panzer Dragoon? A Panzer Dragoon? Did it? Is that real? Unbelievable if that's true. Jag could do Killer TD. It could. Kind of. Here's what I don't like about the Jaguar. I do like the controller. A lot of people make fun of the controller, but... And I did too, until I actually used one. And honestly, it's pretty good. It's a good controller. I'll give them that. Number pad is a bit ridiculous, but it feels good. It's generally very functional. Okay, we're not a dinosaur. That's too bad. But the Jaguar's sound chip. There's just so many Jaguar games that just sound so bad. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's just too many bad sounding Jaguar games. And even like the decent like Jaguar 2D games, like Rayman. I just feel like this wasn't enough of a step up over stuff that just like the Genesis or the Super Nintendo could do. I still like the Jaguar, but most of what I like the Jaguar for is the untextured 3D games. It's just a look that we didn't get a lot of, and I like it a lot. I like playing Cybermorph. Stuff like that on the Jaguar. The stuff that people generally consider like the worst of the Jaguars. It's kind of what I like. Although Factor 5 is one of those untextured 3D games, and I think that's genuinely a good game. Factor 5. Does have a great intro though when you turn on the Jaguar. You get the little roar and the spinning Jaguar cube. Checkered flags and Jaguar, a thing of beauty. It is. Yeah, you know what it is. Dad, what is this? What is that thing? Well, whatever they were, they're dead now. This is a nice looking puppy. Atari trapped an actual live Jaguar instead of cursed crystal cube to make that 3D logo. It's the most authentic Jaguar experience you can get on a console. This is a neat one. You played Dracula and the Lynx. No, I haven't played any Lynx games. I don't have a Lynx. And I've never tried emulating it. Playing the wrong version of this game, or you're not playing the godly N-Gage version. Alas, I do not have an N-Gage. I wish I did, so that I could play the proper version of Pandemonium. The definitive version, if you will. Dang it. This is a hard jump. I like the tree elevators. Just go down now. It's downtime. Evan and Cage just come over, Jason. You know where I live. Great. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Lynx Dracula is best Dracula game. That makes me very depressed. Because I don't have a Lynx. So now I can't play best Dracula game. Oh. Well, if I ever get a chance, I will absolutely seek out a way to play the Lynx Dracula game. Lynx was actually good. Yeah, so I've heard. Can you get video out of a Lynx? I haven't really considered doing Lynx streaming. God, I imagine the Lynx is expensive. Like, I don't even have to look it up to know. It's gotta be pricey. Get a modded Lynx. AC power and video out. Stream that Dracula game. Got a CDI the other day. PAL version 2, so no lock on what version of games I play. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that about the CDI. $199 for a Lynx? That's not too bad. It's not terrible. I mean, it would have been a lot a year and a half ago, but these days, consoles are going for bananas amount of money. Oh no, oh no! Well, we're at 2 hours. I guess I'll end here. It's a good game. It's a good one. It's hard, but it's a good game. It's nice seeing all these Gons on the Saturn. I think I love these Gons. Great Gons. This game truly has some wonderful Gons. Oh, I missed a super chat earlier. Skook, my apologies. It must have come during the birthday machine segment. Skook! Skook's probably not watching anymore, but Skook, my apologies. Thank you for the $2. I did not end up roasting you. I'm sorry. Skook! Next time someone says, see Skook in chat, please let Skook know that I finally caught up with the super chat. I'll try to remember myself. Thank Skook in person. I mean, maybe Skook's still here. Who knows? Skooks could still be around. Skook! Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Mwah, all of you. I will be back tomorrow playing one of the games sent to my P.O. box. Not sure which one. Got a whole bunch of them. A bunch to pick from. Depends on what I'm in the mood for tomorrow. Hotel Mario's a god tier game, provided you have only ever played pick up a melting controller in your mouth and swallow it whole before. Yeah, I'd love to get a CDI and stream some CDI games. It is expensive, though. It's expensive to get a CDI, and also, like, there's the whole timekeeper thing and the video card. There's too many factors. There's too many factors. Too few games I genuinely want to stream. Although the games that I do want to stream are pretty unbelievable. One day. One day. We allowed to snoop around your list and suggest. You can always suggest games, yeah, of course. I always go with my heart, though. Sometimes a suggestion will stick in my mind, though. It ends up coming up. Oh, are you talking about the oh, if you're talking about the P.O. Box list, then no, I don't have that up anywhere. I don't got that up anywhere. I can think of 7 CDI games worth playing. I mean, there is a different standard here in the video game valley. Like, Smiley World was a game I considered worth playing here. So with that criteria, I imagine there's a lot on the CDI. Like, you know. I feel like the sort of games that one would sit down and play for the pleasure of gaming is different than the games I'd that I'd pick for this particular type of stream. I don't seek out bad games, but I don't mind playing them. It's a lot easier to play a bad game when you're streaming, honestly. A lot of times when I'm playing like modern games that I'm not into, I just quit them immediately. I'm like, ugh. This game is not doing it for me immediately, so I'm quitting out of it. On the stream, though, I can play a bad game for hours. No problem. I watched Smiley World today because I had to see the legend for myself. How was it? How was the experience of watching the Smiley World game? Nominate Blaster Master Blasting again. Someone sent me that game. Someone sent that to my P.O. Box. I did end up playing that. I forget who sent that to me. Who was it who sent Blaster Master? Blasting again. Great title. One of all-time great game titles. My suggestion is Death Crimson. O is 100% O is Death Crimson, yeah. Unbelievable that we've played Death Crimson multiple times on this stream. Of all the games in the world, Death Crimson has made multiple appearances in the Video Game Valley. I really like Death Crimson 2 on the Dreamcast as well. Not to be confused with Death Crimson OX, which is the third Death Crimson game. Jason, I sent it. It was Marcus. Marcus who sent it. That was a while ago. But yeah, Blaster Master Blasting again. That was a good one. Blaster Master Blasting again. Dang. I want to play more of that at some point. I enjoyed blasting. I feel like a lot of people have sent me a lot of good games. Marcus has sent a ton of them, though. I feel like if I think back to any particular game and it's good, it's probably a 70 to 90% chance it was Marcus who sent it. Marcus has got very good taste in video games. I feel like if Marcus thinks a game is good, generally it is very good. I mean, I appreciate and love a lot of very not good games. Whenever I get one from Marcus, I generally know I'm in good hands. The Death Crimson Appreciation Valley. We do appreciate Death Crimson here in this valley, yes. Thanks, Marcus. Yeah, everyone thank Marcus. There's been a good number of streams that have been specifically playing Marcus games. Three cheers for Marcus. This isn't a cheer, this is a clap. But taste comes from experience, and Marcus has taste. Yep, yeah, Marcus does have taste. Dr. Bokey, thank you for the $3.99. Love you, Jason and Valley Pals. See y'all tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Dr. Bokey. Have a great night. Dr. Bokey. Excited for when you play Tron. I'm also working on something particularly special I've only told one other fan of yours about. Oh goodness. All right. I'm also looking forward to seeing what that Tron game is. Got it on my list, waiting to go. I do have a lot on my list. Yeah, there is a bunch of them right now. I got American Chopper 2. Justin sent that one in. I can play that tomorrow. American Chopper 2. Justin also had such an American Chopper, which I'd played. Got a few Marcus games here. Still gotta play. I've got a bunch of them on my backlog right now, so some of them were sent in a while ago. Gotta play Scooby-Doo sometime. Yeah, Scooby-Doo's on the list. I just have a ton of games on this list. There is a point in which I've gotta figure out a system for getting through them, but we haven't reached that number yet. So for now, it's still Sundays. I don't recall many Kirby games in the Valley. Yeah, I think we've only played that a Kirby racing game or whatever that was. I don't think we've played many other Kirby games. Gotta play more Kirby. Some good Kirby games. Just Air Ride, yeah, just Air Ride. That's the only one we've played, I think. I can search through the stream titles. One moment. Kirby. Did we play any other Kirby games? No. Yeah, it was just Air Ride. Dang it. I think I've got at least one N64 Kirby game. And I've got some on the Wii, too. Kirby. Ba-ba-da. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I had a Game Boy Kirby game I played a lot as a kid. Was that the original Kirby? Was Kirby originally a Game Boy game? I enjoyed that game a lot, although most of my memories of it are getting carsick playing it. On my Game Boy. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.